The quiet ache of belonging and the journey back home to yourself. Welcome back, dear souls, to Empower Mind Talk. Here, you don't have to fit in. You don't have to perform. You don't have to shrink or translate yourself to be understood. Here, you already belong. So, let's begin. You are listening to Empower Mind Talk, navigating mental health, strength, and belonging. And let me tell you something, this is a real soul talk. I am your host, Maureen, a life and purpose coach, mental health advocate, Asia coach, author, and a fellow traveler on this winding path of healing, identity, and homecoming. Belonging is one of the most powerful human needs, yet one of the most misunderstood. For years, I confused belonging with being accepted by others. I worked hard to fit in, to speak like them, to behave like them, succeed like them. I wore different versions of myself depending on the room I was in. I became fluent in adaptation, a master of blending in, but in the process, I became a stranger to myself. Maybe you know this feeling too, smiling silently, asking, do they really see me or just the version I'm showing? Being surrounded by people, yet feeling deeply alone, wondering where my place is and who are my people, the people that really understand and accept me the way I am. One day, I realized belonging is not something people give you. It is something you return to within yourself. It is something you only find within yourself. Fitting requires performance. Belonging requires presence. Fitting says, who do I need to be? Belonging whispers, who am I when I stop pretending? And so I began the journey back home to myself. It's the same journey I now explore in my upcoming book, or the book that's already available now, Integration. Can it work? Can it really work for us to have the feeling of belonging? Can it work for me to feel accepted in places I only feel unwanted? It's a voice of strength, voice of healing, and of course, voice that help us return to the belonging that we have always. It's a collection of tender stories, soul reflections, and healing truths. For everyone who has ever felt like an outsider in their own life and is ready to find their way back home to themselves, to the community, to Ubuntu, this is your book. It is available now on Amazon, on both versions, English and Germany. And if you want a signed version, please, you can just DM me. You can find me on all social medias, platforms, and just give me a DM or drop a DM and I'll send you a signed copy. I have got 3 soul truths about belonging for you today. You don't have to belong everywhere, but you deeply have to belong to yourself, only to yourself. And the place begins, of course, within you. Number 2, belonging doesn't require perfection, only authenticity. Authenticity. The right people will recognize your truth. So seek for these right people with the right places and spaces that you can be for your authenticity to be seen, not just perfection. Number 3, you are not too much or not enough. You exactly right for the spaces aligned with your spirit. So, like I said in number 2, please search for these spaces that align with your spirit, because there you will find belonging. If it feels safe, and like I always say, when you are only in a position to do so, that is, you're not driving, you're not doing any work that could hinder you from getting a peace or a pause or a space to relax. So only if you're feeling safe, you can do this. If not, please keep these for later. Place your hand over your chest. Take a slow breath in. Whisper to yourself, I choose belonging to myself first. I am welcome in my own being. I am coming home to myself. Here is your soul anchoring affirmation that you can carry throughout the week. I no longer chase belonging. I cultivate it within, and I am rooted. I am seen, and I am home. If this message touched a familiar ache in your heart, please share it with someone who needs to hear. You are not alone. You belong exactly as you are. Subscribe to Empower Mind Talk, leave a review, and if you would like an access to a signed copy like I mentioned, just DM me or send me a message at motivatedbymaureen@gmail.com. Until next time, be kind to your mind, be gentle with your heart, and remember, you don't have to search the world for belonging. Sometimes belonging is simply the moment you stop abandoning yourself. So, stop abandoning yourself and listen to your heart.